toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Aggies ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The tight end always finds a way to get open. He's just a first down machine, Jesse.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also so good against zone, too. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence in him.
He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Louisville! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is in the air. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. He'll try to do it again on this one. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Longo. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
The hardest thing to do in college football is tackle in the open field. These guys are so fast, so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground. You see the swing and the miss there. Leads to extra yards. So hard for the defense to get those guys in the front.
Rides the back on the option again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies.
And to have a rushing touchdown on that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
On the edge of their seat. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And they're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grab behind the line. It's Grove. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Watch the offensive line here. They all block the run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback keeper. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea of trying to get this guy the ball in space. He's really, really dangerous, but that's just a better job tackling on defense for no gain.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Rides the back and leaves it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. gets it out quickly. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. He's got him. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows when to bring it. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up 14 over USC. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Give him 88 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Gives it on the option. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Second down, he'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved. And I'm on defense.
What's wrong?
It messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Yes.
And it can really rattle an offense.
Agent's ready.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve.
I told her hold on for a little bit. I'm in the game. I told you I had a game coming
And the
up.
offense knew right away it was the primary.
It's Amsley, so you know he's 7-minute quarters, so it's gonna be like a half an hour.
Suck up from those linebackers with the play action,
All right.
and you feed the big fella.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose him.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a way not only to get the football, but to break the field position with the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The run to the left. Fights off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Breaks into the open. He now has 111 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nifty little scamper.
They gave that to him. Oh my fucking God, bro.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Motion from the wideout. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Slams ahead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
Wake up. Y'all play smart. This nigga's playing basic as fuck. Let's go.
That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
First.
The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be knocked down.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, what a move to get room. All out of space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense is headed back out on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh my God, bro. I was hitting the fucking button. Triangle was naked. Oh my fucking Lord.
He had no shot.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get set.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
The Cardinals
Man, just fucking hurt me.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
RPO.
Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Hand off from the gun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks.
Why can't I fuck?
Caught near the sideline, it's Norman.
Can't fucking move, niggas.
But not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Lining up for the PAT.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 28 over SMU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting him to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Makes the catch. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gets the back moving. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Longo. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Here comes the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Fitted in the window for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
Well, that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Set him up. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Louisville. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. That's caught. It's Norman. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
28.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Armstrong. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points to get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far in the And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating a sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Quick strike complete.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the PAT will draw 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin.
I'm in the 4th quarter. It's literally 4th quarter. 2 minutes left.
Teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 35 over SMU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
And that one got away from the quarterback. They've got the lead, but it's not by much. You just can't make mental mistakes like that. The football never should have gone to that intended target, and the defense makes them pay. Could they now take the lead here in the fourth?
The give on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right.
And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He caught it! Touchdown, Cardinals! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have it.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ball game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got him in the flat. That's not the way they drew it up. They get the clock stopped, but a loss of yardage does not help in the waning moments. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Bringing the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You got to give the defense credit on that. With the lead late in this game, quarterback out of the pocket, he's flushed, he's trying to find something positive, but those guys stay on their man. They're not giving anything easy to this QB, forcing him to throw it away.
Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
They get a big win here and start the season on a pop.
kept my cup safe, baby. Okay. Yes, my dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's gonna go see where his mom is. If you don't stop putting him